Hi, everybody. I'm Doug.
And I'm Lori.
And this is Technical Track Week 2, Spins and Turns. Yeah. So we started today with a couple of across the
it's also
floor.
February week 2.
February week 2. Yes, February 2020.
Sorry,
we started with quick turns, really emphasizing not doing a sharp crap.
Here, I can do sharp turns much better.
No.
Like
the head thing.
We're not
spotting.
Snapping.
We're not spotting. Yeah. Sorry, this is right after class, and turning for an hour apparently does something to your brain. We
want to look through our turn, and a gentle spot is fine. But we want to really make sure that we connect to the floor through every step, and we're using our pulse to do that. Pulse, 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 pulse. And we don't want to snap our head in the spotting, because a lot of times that adds actually a lot of acceleration to the turn, and we just want to move consistently through each 180.
Yeah. Then we tried a step-step, triple-step turning pattern. It looked like this. Triple step, turn, turn, triple step, turn, turn, triple step, turn, turn. Really working on continuing a triple step into a step-step turn, trying to emphasize all the same things from the first turning exercise.
I'll do it from this direction. Triple step, turn, turn, triple step, turn, turn, triple step, turn, turn. Oops, I ran out of camera
so
space.
you can sort of do that two different ways. You can continue in the direction of the triple step for each turn, or you can stop on each triple step for each turn. Experiment with different ways. You can turn on the steps and settle or decelerate on the triple steps. It'll be useful for your dancing.
Then we did outside turn. And now there's some technical things that we want you to keep in mind for every single thing that we did in class today.
Mm-hmm.
First of all is this connection. The follows connecting their left rib cage area to this hand, really making a good connection here. If we are in or disconnected from this hand, the leader's hand in any way, then they don't have enough connection to communicate a turn to us. Mm-hmm. So this is first and foremost. Yeah?
Yeah. For leaders, we want to think about leading turns in the dance by rotating our body, not pulling from the bicep or elbow. So I want to get that connection that Lori is talking about and then turn my own body, creating follow through in the partner that makes them want to turn. Yeah.
And then lastly, during these turns, we want to be able to stay close to each other. So you want to step directly under your hips. Your hips are turning in space. They will take you down the line.
Yeah.
You don't need to reach for it or take large steps.
Yeah, and leaders, for our turn in the move, especially as we add more turning into it, we're really trying to stay right on the spot underneath ourselves, not drift away from our partner.
So we'll show the outside turn with the leader's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see how I'm turning on the spot through my 5, 6, and then through the triple step, trying to come close to Lori, keep my arm out, be ready for us to go back into a regular 8-count pattern.
So we talked about Frankie Manning. That's Frankie Manning. Frankie Manning was also known as the ambassador of Lindy Hop, and one of the moves that he taught around the world was curls and points, which ends with the points coming forward, our partner, away, and then back in with a stomp off. And we added our own little Doug and Lori flair, which is after a complicated move like this, you're not sure, sometimes people are turning slower or faster. We're just going to check in with each other. So at the end of this, we look, you good?
We're good.
You good?
Let's go. Wah, shoot, da-da, do, wah, shoot, da-da. So combining that at the end of the turn, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You good? We're good. Let's go. Hoo, wah, shoot, ba-da, do, wah, shoot, ba-da.
Yeah.
Yep. So play around with that. And then the very last thing we added in was Texas Tommy. Yeah, we talked about for Texas Tommy, we're really trying to just keep this arm very loose and relaxed and let that hand switch happen by setting up a pathway that feels comfortable for the follows and letting go rather than anything that is about setting and placing.
And notice that Douglas is dropping it behind me and not in between us.
Right.
Yeah.
If I try to start it from here, there's very little I can do that's going to make Lori want to put her hand on her back. Whereas if we start from here and just add a tiny bit of energy, it's very easy to get that hand switch to happen. And so the timing for this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're doing that hand switch between 4 and 5, the switch itself happening on 5. But the thing we really emphasize is that the turn has basically happened before any of this hand switch business happens, right? Turn starts on 4. Yeah?
Yeah. And there are lots of different ways to do Texas Tommies. This is the one that we
like.
particularly enjoy.
Yeah. And then the last thing we did was add the leader turn back in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2.
We do
3,
end in
4,
cross hand.
5,
That's
6.
okay.
If for whatever reason you don't like cross hand, you can go ahead and switch that hand back right at the end of the 7, 8. But I like cross hand, so I'm just going to keep it cross hand.
Yeah.
One more angle.
We
1,
stay close.
2, 3,
Get that
4,
connection.
5,
Turns
6,
on 4.
7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's how we can have a nice, comfortable, easygoing turn that looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself.
Awesome. So that was the stuff we worked on this week. We will review and work on new stuff next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.